think our frittata's ready. Oh yeah. Check this out. Chances are, if you're like me, you've got all sorts of bits and scraps in the back of your fridge, and I bet they're gonna start growing mold soon. Instead of going to the grocery store and starting the whole cycle all over again, what do you say we make a fabulous frittata and kick off a waste-free weekend? This recipe is also a great way to use up eggs. You know, in Canada, we throw away almost 500,000 eggs a day, and that's a lot of waste that could be avoided. Well, if your eggs have been sitting in the fridge for a while, you're not sure if they're still good, there's a really simple test. You just take a glass of water, take one of your eggs, and drop it in the water. If the egg lies on its side or stands up on its tip, it's good to go. If it floats to the top, well, that's when you have to admit defeat and toss it in the green bin. I'm gonna start with this tired old onion. Just cut off the moldy bit. Let's take a bit of garlic that's getting a bit tired. So here's a little bit of oil from the bottom of a jar of sun-dried tomatoes. Still perfectly good, and in fact, even better than pure olive oil because it's got that beautiful flavor in it. I'm gonna add my onions, my garlic. I'm gonna take the knob from a baked ham, and we're gonna add that to the pan. Give these a couple of minutes just to brown up. And we're gonna add some greens, some tired wilting arugula. There's a bit of kale, some Swiss chard stems. Now you know that beet tops have more vitamins and nutrients than the actual beets themselves. Just rough chop them. These tomatoes look like they're a little bit tired. They're starting to get wrinkled, but they're gonna be fantastic in the frittata. And now to speed up the process, what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of water, add it to the pan, put a lid on it, and what's gonna happen is the water's gonna steam, it's gonna break down the greens, and they're gonna cook really fast, and then we can come back and add the eggs. All right, time for the eggs. First, we're gonna add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Now we'll just whip up the eggs. So we're gonna take little bits and bobs of leftover and stale cheese, just break them up. And I have the last heel of a Parmesan rind. Whip this up. Now, look at that. Super beautiful. You're gonna add the eggs and just pour them over top of the greens, and then use a spoon to just move them around a little bit and make sure that the egg is sort of falling between the greens. Now right now you've got two options. You can either turn the heat down and then put a lid on it. It'll take about 7 or 8 minutes on the stovetop. Or without the lid, you can put it in a 450-degree oven for about 10 minutes. Smells like our frittata's ready. Oh yeah. Look at this, made entirely from our refrigerator scraps. I mean, what a great way to kick off a waste-free weekend and jumpstart a whole new habit. Find more tips, ideas, and recipes at lovefoodhatewaste.ca. Plan it, use it, eat it. Together, let's make the most of the food we love.
Brought to you by the National Zero Waste Council, a cross-sector leadership initiative of Metro Vancouver to advance waste prevention in Canada.